The Great Library of Alexandria, known as one of the largest and most significant libraries of the ancient world, holding some of the oldest history texts. Unfortunately, the Great Library was accidentally burned down by Julius Caesar during a civil war. But it raises the question, what if the Great Library had survived? Hello, I am Putri FATIMATUL ZAHARA binti NORRASIDI from SMK BANDAR BANTING, school code BEA 1073. And today I will be doing a book review on Ink and Bone, The Great Library. Written by Rachel Kane, this book was first published in 2015 by New American Library, consisting of only 370 pages. Ink and Bone is the first of 5 books in the series. Before we begin, I would like to give a brief synopsis of the book. Ruthless and supremely powerful, the Great Library is now a presence in every major city, governing the flow of knowledge to the masses. Alchemy allows the library to deliver the content of the greatest works of history instantly. But the ownership of books is expressly forbidden. Jess Brightwell, a young man from a family of book smugglers, is sent by his father to infiltrate the library as a student with the goal of gaining access to rare and forbidden books. But during the days of his training, he starts doubting his own loyalty towards his family and the priorities of the great library that values knowledge more than human lives. There's a phrase often heard since we were little, especially during our school days. Knowledge is power, a phrase meant to emphasize that the more you know, the more capable and empowered you are to take action and achieve your goals. Ink and Bone takes the saying literally in this world, where the place with most knowledge holds the most power. The Great Library of Alexandria. The story holds many values that we can learn from as we read. One of them focusing on the value of knowledge. As the world is set where knowledge has power, it teaches that knowledge is a powerful tool that can influence society and change the course of history. More than that, the story also encourages the relentless pursuit of truth. It challenges the idea of accepting knowledge blindly without questioning its origin. This is especially important in our current time where information is easily spread, and many do so without checking the authenticity of the news they receive. Ink and Bone encourages freedom of thought among society, highlighting the importance of intellectual thinking and the right to access information. The characters in the book are shown to struggle with their roles within an oppressive system. Ultimately, they learn the value of making their own choices and standing up for what they believe is right. The book portrays the possible dangers to the suppression of ideas and censorship of information. On the topic of suppressing ideas, the book also highlights the dangers of monopolizing the knowledge. It shows that doing so can lead to corruption and abuse of power. It warns against allowing any entity to have complete control over information and resources. Ignoring this warning, as shown in the book, the library was able to manipulate information to their own interests. It restricting access to important ideas and preventing the public from making wise decisions. This creates an imbalanced society that suppresses those who lack access to the controlled information. The value of friendship and loyalty was also touched in this book. Throughout the story, Jess was able to form bonds with his fellow scholars. Highlighting the importance of trust and support in difficult times, they kept loyal to each other, even in the face of danger and betrayal. The characters also demonstrate the courage to face danger and are even willing to make sacrifices for the greater good. This teaches the value of bravery and the willingness to fight for what's right. Ink and Bone teaches and encourages readers about the importance of knowledge, freedom, and ethical use of power, encouraging critical thinking, resistance to oppression, and value of fighting for what is just and true. Rachel Kane was able to successfully deliver these messages to the readers without making it seem boring or too informational, balancing between message she wants to convey and the thrill of reading a book. She was able to keep the readers on their toes with her way of words and still delivering what was needed. Still being able to sneak in light-hearted moments in the book to make sure the story doesn't get too dark, yet making sure the storytelling doesn't run off course from the plot. Rachel Kane once said, and I quote, "Writing isn't about making money, getting famous, getting dates, or making friends. In the end, it's about enriching the lives of those who will read your work and enriching your own life as well." Rachel Kane has always been a great writer and person, sticking to her own beliefs. It is highly reflected onto her series, The Great Library. Ink and Bone, a tale of adventure, mystery, and rebellion, exploring themes of censorship, the value of knowledge, and the struggle for freedom in a world where information is tightly controlled by a powerful institution. The book is a great read for those who are big fans of mystery and thrillers. Killing two birds with one stone, the book was able to provide entertainment while giving an eye opener to its reader that maybe there is something in our world that is not much different than the world Ink and Bone is set in. Before I finish my review, I would like to quote a line from the book that I now live by. We have a choice, all of us, to be bound by the past or to shape the future, to decide what comes next. Jess Brightwell.